All right, everybody. It is our first season in a brand new conference. Let's make the screen dark for a minute because I again forgot to shut the damn raffle. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Make it dark again. Beautiful. So, we already went over the top 25. We already went over kind of our recruitment plan. The only thing that we got now, of course, is again the full rundown of the team. Starting center, Nick Foles, the 7th. Next to Dennis Rodman Jr. Rask for Raycroft at forward. Little Richard and need a 5-star at guard. You got Sal Volcano as our 6th man. Boom Thundersticks. In honor of the man himself. Again, the news that he passed tonight, which is fucking terrible. Goddamn legend. Vin Scully. We got Brosello returns. Again, as our nod to our Boston College franchise that you can watch on my second channel on YouTube, TWOGIE24. You got Hall & Oates, Slim Jim Meat Stick, NCAA sanctions, and Hugh Grant See Me. There you go. That's a hell of a team. That is our best overall team. We only have 3 guys that are under a 70. So this is the best overall team that we've ever had. By far. By far. Little Richard now at a 76 to start off the season, too. Not bad. Not bad, gentlemen. Not bad. So still 2-star, 2-star. I always hit the wrong button out of that. No point there for school pride. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. We got some new teams to play. We start off against Colgate. Fucking minty fresh. To begin our first season in our new conference, and we win by 20. Good statement win, boys. Good statement win. 79-59. We'll take that. Let's go take a look at our recruitment news for the week. So only Ford is at medium. The other 3 are at highest. We need to get Alonzo Ford into the mix. We need to. So this guy looks like our top option. The centers, we gotta kind of wait. Although Samuel Avery is a sophomore transfer. So I think we immediately target Bobby Hardy and Bill Flowers. Just because Avery, we're gonna get less of him. So yeah, Bobby Hardy. He is our... he has us as his #1 choice. Instant scholarship for Bobby Hardy. Nog, what's going on? It's been a while. Bill Flowers also has us as his top choice. Instant scholarship offer. So if those 2 accept, we can go all in on Alonzo Ford, which will be awesome. So we'll do the phone interview there. And let's also scout him out a little bit. He'll get the majority of our points that remain. We take on... Who the fuck is this? Did it say Lamar? The Lamar Cardinals. Never heard of them in my life. See if we can beat them. And we do. 80-69. On Sunday, we take on the Brown Bears. Will we beat the Brown Bears? Yes, we will. The Texas State Bobcats on Monday for our first loss of the year. And we take on the St. Louis Billikens. What a fucking name. And we lose to them too. So we're 3-2. Back-to-back losses. I'm not surprised that we lost to old St. Louis. Alright, here we go. Yes! We got our 2 centers and Ford is up to high interest. Let's go. Bobby Hardy and Bill Flowers. 2 3-star centers right out of the gates. We are all in on Alonzo Ford, who's off to a damn good start this season. We're going to hold off on the scholarship offer. It costs a lot to try and sway him. That costs a lot to try to sway him. 4 points, though, to review game film. Send Scout would be 18. I think we do the assistant coach visit. Let him talk about playing time, although he might not get it. Let's do team prestige and hope for the best. Let's see if we can boost up Alonzo Ford at all, but we already got 2 great centers. That's awesome. Las Vegas is next. After that, I don't remember what this team is. We lose to Las Vegas, so from 3-0 to 3-3. Was it Fordham? Nope, Cal State Fullerton Titans. And we lose as well, so from 3-0 to 3-4. There goes some of the hype. And we take on the fucking... I can't even make the joke I want to make. It looks like the fucking Fallout logo. Dude, I don't know enough about Fallout to make that joke. I'm a fraud. Alright. Ford still at highest interest. Prestige is a major factor for him. Vault Boy, sure. Pip Boy, whatever. I don't fucking know. I played Fallout 3 and I lost interest once I left the vault. That's all I know. Alright, Alonzo. All I can do is offer you the scholarship and hope for the best. Otherwise, we'll just go after Sam Avery. We'll see what happens here with Ford, though. I know it was the opening of the game, and the opening of the game was interesting, and then it wasn't. The game opened, and you said, nah. Yeah, it got boring. That's right, I said it. It got fucking boring. It's like, oh, here's Nuketown. It's, you see, because there's a nuke here. Cool. Alright. 4-4 on the season. I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm just saying it fucking lost my interest. Alright, so still nothing from Alonzo Ford. There's literally nothing we can do except repeatedly offer him a goddamn scholarship. Otherwise, we go after a third center. This team has the worst logo I've ever seen in my life. Still playing non-conference games as well, which is okay. It is the Eastern Washington Eagles. Fucking graphic design is my passion. Jesus. And we end up winning that. It's my alma mater. Well, Carson, I hate to tell you. I hope they got a better logo. Alright, still nothing from Alonzo Ford. The question is, how long do we wait for Sam Avery? How long do we wait? What do you guys think? Do we hold out hope for Alonzo Ford, or do we just go for Sam Avery? It's okay if we don't get Sam Avery, because there will be the off-season recruiting, and we could get someone who isn't a center. So, I mean, unless Avery's numbers are fucking nuts. 9 points a game, 13 rebounds. That's kind of tough to say no to. That's very tough to say no to. Okay. We got UAB. And some other fucking team that looks like an electric company. We beat UAB as well. Who's the electric company? The St. Francis Red Flash. Sure. And we beat them too. 7-4. Not bad. Especially compared to last year. Still holding out hope for Alonzo Ford. That's all we can do. But yeah, I think I agree with that take of we just wait it out. I think we're done with recruiting for now. Ohio! Home of Drew Carey. And nobody else. I've been watching a lot of Who's Line lately. The good version with Drew Carey. We beat Ohio. Okay. 8-4. It's not bad. We'll look at the stats once we're ready to head into conference play. We're looking alright. We're looking alright. Yeah, Who's Line here is on HBO Max, and it's beautiful. So, we played the Penguin team again for the first time in a couple of seasons. We played the Penguin team. The Youngstown State Penguins. We beat them too. And with that, we head into conference play at 9-4. Not too shabby. God damn. 9-4. So recruitment-wise, we still don't know about Alonzo Ford. Let's take a look here. Florida, top team in the nation, the only undefeated left. So you get a look there at the top 10. That now includes the Texas Tech squad as well. Ooh, Maryland 8-6 as defending champions. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough. RPI has Michigan State. That's number 1. So, Stat Central, let's see what we got. 17 points a game for Little Richard, 12 for Raycroft, 11 for Nita Star. Okay, Foles isn't putting up a ton of points. Rebounds per game, Rodman is leading the way with 7. 7.6 rebounds a game, so nothing too crazy. Fucking Boom Thundersticks is averaging 5, and he's coming off the bench. 4 assists per game for Little Richard and need a 5-star. Steal a game for Sanctions. 2 blocks a game for Nick Foles. So not bad. Not bad at all. Have I heard of Canadian Unity Carleton taking some from American schools? I have not. I cannot say that I have. So with that, we head into conference play for the very first time in our new division. And immediately, we get to take on Temple. They have an A- to our B-. This is going to be brutal. This is going to be brutal unless we want to change up something about the team. Honestly, our style of balance, like we're winning, but what do you guys think? We could switch to up-tempo. I don't feel like we have the best options. I don't know. Maybe balanced is just the way to go. I honestly kind of agree with the take of moving Boom Thundersticks into that top spot. I think I do. Honestly, Sal Vacano's been our 6th man. He's averaging 3 points a game. Let's optimize this a little bit more. I think we are going to optimize our squad a little bit more based off of performance. Let's see who's earned the right to be in these primetime spots and really made the most of their time. So a point guard, no doubt, need a 5-star. Has done pretty good. Sanctions has barely played. Brosella, in limited time, he does what he can, so that's fine. Team rating colors look like they'll be a pro. I mean, you notice how much of these menus were shared between games. Shooting guard, Little Richard, Vince Scully, they've both been good. At forward, Raycroft's been solid. Yeah, Sal Vacano's played his last game for the team. Just no. Honestly, Hall & Oates, I'm not sure. Let's give Hugh Grant Simi the opportunity to kind of do something here. And Volcano, you have just totally blown it, buddy. You are our top reserve. I am done with you. Power forward, obviously, Rodman's still our guy. And yeah, honestly, Thunderstick, I think, is going to be our guy over Foles. I think he is. He is tonight's big loser. Hugh Grant Simi's time is indeed now. Do. Still have Little Richard there at shooting guard. And a point guard, we will have Mr. 5-star. A nose itch that I don't want. So Foles will be our 6th man. Then we'll go with Vin Scully, Meat Stick, Hugh Grant, Simi, and Brosella. There we go. So yeah, Boom Thundersticks has worked his way into this lineup for sure. But there we go. We'll go with that. So let's see what happens. We will probably lose to Temple. They are a superior team. Yeah, 89-50. We got blown out. I don't remember what team this is. Who are you, as I learn about our new opponents? The Dayton Flyers, who we're pretty even with. And we lost by 8 points. Fuck. Next up, the Rhode Island Rams. I hope we can win that one at least. Otherwise, conference play, it's going to be looking pretty rough at the moment. Rhode Island. That's got to be a win, please. Yes, there we go. We take on LaSalle and Temple again. Let's take a look at our recruitment real quick. Ford still on highest. We're still waiting for an answer from Alonzo Ford. Nothing we can do. So we got LaSalle and Temple. And then we take a huge week off. 2 weeks off, really. We're heading into February. So LaSalle. Got crushed. Temple got crushed. Not great. 2-4 in the conference so far. 2-4 in the conference so far, and a whole lot of games to sim. All right, we'll see what happens here on the flip side of the break. I guess we have like no rivalry week to really take part in because we're not playing any of our rivals anymore. 10-8 on the season. Conference standings wise, yeah, 1-4. Rhode Island and Fordham are fucking terrible though, so we might be able to at least not be the worst. And then recruitment wise, still don't have an answer from Ford. So, all right, back to ye old calendar. We play the Sal again. And then the totally not New England Patriots. We do lose to the Sal by 20. We take on the Dukes. I always want to call you the Dufresnes. We lost to you too. We get to take on the Spiders. How good are they at this point? The old Richmond Spiders. Yep, they're a hell of a lot better than us. Richmond beat the shit out of us too. Fuck. Maybe we shouldn't have switched conferences. We take on the UMass Minutemen and Xavier. We lose to UMass. We beat Xavier, though. Okay. Okay. Finally snapped that goddamn losing streak. Goddamn. 11-12 on the season. Charlotte right now, the top team in the conference. We are bottom 3, but we're not the worst. We're not the worst. We take on, I forget who you were. Oh, George Washington, right? GW, it's got to be George Washington. It is, and they are better than us. And then we play the old Richmond Spiders again. We lose to both of them. We take on the Dukes. Has not been a pretty debut in the conference. We beat the Dukes. Okay. All right. Look at recruiting real quick. Still nothing from Ford. Avery is still desperate to come here, but buddy, I don't think we need you. We got Dayton, Xavier, and George Washing Machine to end the season. Dayton, we lose. Xavier, we lose. George Washington, we lose. Fuck. So we're going to finish the season at 12-17. In the conference, we got pooped on. 3-13, second worst. Rhode Island didn't win a single conference game. We weren't the worst, but yeah, there were some teams ahead of us that we were better than on paper. So that kind of blows. Georgia Tech finishes the regular season as the #1 team in the nation. You got Cincy, Syracuse, Arkansas, Florida. Maryland's still up there. Who else do we got? Any new boys? Arizona, number 19. Fair enough. Non-conference merchants, pretty much. In terms of our stats for the season, Little Richard led the way with about 16 points averaged per game. 6.5 rebounds a game for Dennis Rodman Jr., so he wasn't a monster on the boards, but he had some tough competition, including Thundersticks and Foles. 4.5 assists a game there for Little Richard. Average a steal per game, too. Thundersticks almost 2 blocks a game. So, I mean, the big men did okay. The big men did okay. Obviously, this was just a kind of a tough situation for us in this new conference. Like, you want to do well, but at the same time, we knew it was going to be a little bit rough to make that adjustment, and indeed it was. Hopefully we don't get booted. We do have an unlock available, though. Strength, speed, quickness. I think we just max out the shooting ability. +4 to all shots. We are going to a 4-star practice gym. And with that, I don't even know if I don't think we'd take part. Do we take part in the conference tournament even if we were dead last? The answer is no. Had a feeling. So we did not make the conference tournament playoffs. It is only the top 9 that make it. So that, honestly, that is a disappointment. Actually, that's showing the America East. The Atlantic 10, it is the top, what? The top 6? Kind of. Yeah, bottom line, we weren't good enough. We certainly could have had a better season, but what are you going to do? The goal, top 12, there you go. The goal was to ultimately, you know, be good enough to hopefully make the playoff again. Like, you have to wonder what would have happened if we were in this past season in our old conference. Would we have, you know, been able to win that tournament and at least make the NCAA tournament? But it's a tough call. So again, we'll skip the selection show since we don't take part. It's only really all that interesting at this stage if we're in it. So let's see how this year's tournament plays out. So immediately, UAB over Florida. Way to go, Alabama. The Florida Gators are out. The only upset in the West so far. In the Midwest, we got a couple of games that have to be simmed. In the Midwest, we got some upsets. IUPU does it again. We just saw that Arizona result accidentally. IUPU over Georgetown. The Jags advancing, as our VCU over the Tar Heels. So a couple of upsets there in the Midwest region so far. In the East, Richmond, or not Richmond, excuse me, Davidson. I was thinking of Richmond. Arizona beats Princeton. Davidson does it again. They knock off Auburn in overtime. Davidson is absurd in this mode. And Wyoming takes out Seton Hall. So Wyoming getting it done again. In the East. We're right back to the East. In the South, Clemson takes out Oregon for the only lower seed to get it done, and it was the battle of 8 and 9. So back to the West. Let's see what happens. Every single higher rated seed wins. UAB is knocked out. In the Midwest, number 1 Syracuse falls to Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky, the only lower seed to advance in the second round of the Midwest. In the East, Davidson gets knocked out. Arizona beats Notre Dame, the only lower seed to move to the Sweet 16. And in the South, Texas falls to Clemson. Longhorns are out. Clemson, the only lower seed in the South region to move on. So we go back to the West, Sweet 16. Let's see how this goes. As a number 1 seed moves on. And Michigan knocks out Ohio State by 2 points. The bragging rights, unbelievable. In the Midwest, Ohio State, presumably. Actually, no, because that was Ohio State. Might be Oklahoma State knocking out Western Kentucky. And Cincinnati knocks out Arkansas. In the East, Arizona falls to number 1 seed Maryland. And Bama beats Stanford. In the South, it's Purdue over Clemson and Texas Tech over Tennessee. Let's see who goes to the Final Four. Out of the West region, it is number 1 Georgia Tech absolutely destroying Michigan. with a player named Anthony Davis. Cincinnati moves on after eliminating Oklahoma State. Maryland moves on after knocking out Alabama. And Texas Tech eliminates Purdue, 95-79. So your final four this season: Georgia Tech, Texas Tech, Maryland, and Cincinnati. Both Maryland and Cincinnati have won. Maryland won last year. Georgia Tech will play Cincinnati for the national title. There will be no Maryland repeat. The national champions in 2015, Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech beats Cincinnati off of the back of 30 points from center Mike Black. There you go, Georgia Tech, another first-time winner in this mode. As we head to yet another off-season, and one of our biggest. First and foremost, the verbal agreements. As we do only bring in Bobby Hardy and Bill Flowers, but Bobby Hardy is our first 4-star recruit. Yes. Thank you. Oh my God. From Paradise Valley, Arkansas, Bobby fucking Hardy. Everyone's got to do the full fucking Jeff Hardy. So we got our first 4-star. Come on down, Bobby, and Billy Flowers right behind him. We got one more scholarship left. The number 15th center in the nation, Bobby Hardy. Fuck yeah. Now who's leaving? Only Sal Vacano's gone too. Finally, we minimized the departures. Nobody transfers. Cosmic, you know it. What's going on, by the way, dude? So only Sal leaves. He was benched at the end of the year. Let's fucking go. This is finally what we needed. It took until 2016. But we're getting that momentum. Off-season recruiting. Can we bring in one more big name? One more. Who's going to be available here? There are 5 stars out there. Obviously, 5 stars have no interest in us right now. We go over to recruiting, search for recruits. Do we need anybody? We don't need anybody either. We can just get the best player available. So there's one 3-star left. It's a point guard, Derek Haley, out of Anchorage, Alaska. He is our best option at this stage. He is our best option, no doubt. There's some 2-stars that wouldn't be that bad. But no doubt, 3-star Derek Haley at point guard. He is our number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 target. We have 132 points. I didn't mean to hit watch game because that was very expensive. But we're going to know everything we have to know about this guy. He's the guy. We go for the best available at this stage. And we optimize from there. So let's sim a week. Major, we just brought in our first 4-star recruit. The center was amazing. Haley now has highest interest. He has no higher interest than coming to the University of Maine. Was an all-state high jumper. Average strength. Let's offer him that scholarship, baby. Let's do it. Give him the phone interview. Come on, Haley. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're finally picking up some goddamn recruitment momentum. Derek Haley, welcome aboard. We get a 3-star point guard to join in on the fun. That's our business done and dusted. Let's see what this team's gonna look like now heading into the new season. Whew. Oh my God, Hardy's a 75! There's a fucking 75! The forward didn't want to come here, he just wouldn't respond. Bobby fucking Hardy. Oh my God, 83 shot blocking, not the best rebounder in the world, decent passer. 71 vertical leap at 6'10". Dude, the guy can dribble. Good stamina, good inside scoring. Bobby Hardy, baby. Bobby Hardy. Too early to tell for pro stock. Oh, man. I think that's going to move Foles into a depth role, and Haley's a 69 out of the gates. Oh, man. In the words of old Jim Ross, business is picking up. Business is picking up. Not about to be picking up. It's fucking picked up. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome that we're finally breaking through. Look at the talent that we have at center. Oh my God. We probably try to get away with redshirting Bill Flowers. Redshirting the 4-star is too risky. He's got to be our starter right out of the gates. He has to be. Bunny, take it easy. Remote shot at making a team as a UDFA. We'll look at that in a minute. So honestly, if we look at our center depth, Bill Flowers gets redshirted. I think he has to. Because in terms of depth, it's Hardy, Foles, Thundersticks, then Flowers. Flowers, we can afford to redshirt as a freshman to try to let him develop a little bit more. And then next year, Foles and Thundersticks are seniors, and that'll work out. So Flowers, he's a 3-star, damn good player. But if he walks, we still have Bobby Hardy, so fuck him. I hope he stays. Love you, Bill. 7'1". But we're redshirting Bill Flowers this year, no doubt. And that is the depth chart at center. At power forward, it's Rodman and Meatstick. Easy does it, and Rodman's the guy. Hopefully he gets a little bit better at rebounding, even more than he already was. At forward, it's Rask for Raycroft as a sophomore, Hall & Oates, and then Hugh Grant, see me? And we'll see if we have to cut anybody there. I'm not sure. Hugh would probably be the one to get cut. Maybe it would be Hall & Oates. Hugh actually has a good outright shot. 91. At shooting guard, we have two. Little Richard and Vin Scully. Both will stay. And at point guard now, we got some goddamn depth. Honestly, Brosella's the man. He's a year younger. Same rating. Fairly obvious NCAA sanctions is going to get cut. So we can afford to make some tough choices. We could redshirt Brosella, but he has an 85 rating for a three-pointer. Yes, his mid-range isn't as good, but he can shoot threes. Haley, I don't want a redshirt because I don't want him to leave. So NCAA sanctions automatically, we just know as a junior, yeah, you've gotten jumped by other people, and Haley deserves that time more. So we're going to say goodbye to NCAA sanctions outright. Not even a red shirt option. He's just gone. And hopefully it won't be a violation. So we have 5 guards, which is typically what we like to carry. And honestly, I think we just run with those 5. Then at forward, we have to choose between Hall & Oates and Hugh Grant Semi, because we need that scholarship spot. We really do. I mean, honestly, I am tempted. Need a 5-star, honestly, might go. Like, if we're on the cusp of being able to pull in 4 stars, how much depth do we really need? You know? So between need a 5-star and Brosella returns, better shot goes to need a 5-star. Actually, they pretty much even out. Remote shot at making it as an undrafted rookie. What's Brosella at? Still too early to tell. Yeah. If we look between these two. Better free throws there for need a 5-star. About even in stealing, as you guys can barely see. Neither's a good rebounder. 92 passing for Brosella returns. Right now, he's leading the way. So 5-star has a better outright shot and better defense. Brosella can shoot threes and has electric passing. The quickness goes to 5-star, as does the dribbling barely. 63 durability for Nita 5-star. I think it's Brosella. And again, Brosella's a year younger. We cut Nita 5-star. That opens up a spot if we need it. I think that's the way to go. I think Brosella's our starting point guard. I think Nita 5-star is likely on the way out. I'm going to redshirt him for the moment just to show that he's in a bit of danger. We're keeping all 3 centers and the 2 power forwards. But for small forward, we're comparing Oates and Grant Seamy. Grant Seamy has that great mid-range shot. Oates has the good 3-pointer. Grant Seamy has some stealing ability. A little bit better of a rebounder, passing, negligible difference. Much better offense for Oates, but the defense, slight advantage to Grant Seamy. Grant Seamy has the better speed, but Oates has the better quickness. The vert goes to Grant Seamy. Dribble goes to Oates. Strength is about even. Inside scoring is about even. I mean, Oates is 1 overall point better. I gotta be honest, I think it's Grant Seamy that gets bumped. So Brosella. That leaves us with an 11-player squad. Flowers as an actual red shirt. We can get away with 11 players, right? It's not going to force me to sign somebody. We can get away with that, right? I think we can. I think we're going to cut Hugh Grant Seamy and need a 5-star. Just in case. And we will redshirt Bill Flowers for the season. That way, and again it's risky, but that way we have more scholarship spots open and can hopefully take advantage of that if there's better high-end talent available. We only have a C rating this season. We're kind of mid-table, maybe even slightly towards the bottom in this conference. Apparently we're not switching. Only 85 points on the budget, so our budget keeps going down. Conference prediction is 8th. The roster, we know we'll fully set up in a minute. It did sign us a couple of dudes that I am going to cut, because I do not need them. Thank you. Customizing the schedule. That's Virginia and Notre Dame. You know what? Fuck it. Whatever. Whatever. Let's keep it. Maybe we pull off an upset. And we'll do what we do with preseason training as always. Why not try to play spoiler? Maybe it'll get us a little bit more respect. You know? And we'll go 60-40 there between the starters and the reserves. So recruiting, here's the big question. What does the recruiting look like for us now? At center, nobody. And what do we need? We don't need anything. Power forward, nothing. Forward, we got 1 3-star, Grant York. Another one in Eric Jeffrey. Shooting guard, Tyson O'Neill, Grant Bowen. Point guard, nothing. 4 players that we're interested in. They're all 3-stars, which isn't bad, but we didn't obviously take the jump up to 4-star options. But those guys are our targets. So 2 guards and 2 forwards. 2 guards and 2 forwards. It's pretty much what we can get at this stage. So that is a bit of a damper. I definitely think, yeah, like this season, this is the season now where I really wish we were in our old conference. We'd have a much better chance. A much, much better chance. Cam, I don't remember if I had a Phillies franchise. But, yeah, we'd have a much better chance if we were in that other conference to make the national title tournament. The old March Madness. Because I think we could easily win that automatic bid. But we have 3 scholarships and 4 dudes. Just got to make sure we get the best of the bunch. The off-season recruits have been huge for us, yes. Definitely. Definitely been a big boost for us. So we are already going to lower this. And that's the thing, too. Now we know we don't have to settle for 2-star recruits in the regular season because we can just wait for the off-season recruits and leave those scholarship spots open. Yeah, maybe I did have the Phillies run because, yeah, Mike Very Polish was definitely a thing. So, these are our 4 guys. We only have 85 points. And we will see what we can do with this initial salvo of interest. And again, unfortunately, it's going to be a thing where if somebody, particularly our red-shirted freshman, decides he wants out, we will not have the points to keep him. But we wouldn't have red-shirted him if he was a full-on necessity. But there we go. That is our initial salvo. 3 out of the 4 are set to highest anyway. J-Mac, what's up? So we will still rename our dudes, but I don't have time to keep going to do another half an hour or 40 minutes. Shit. So what we're going to do is we will rename those guys, but probably not right at the start of the season. We don't have any extra points. The team style, still on balance. It's already our 8th year with the team. Let's set up the roster here. You know, we got Flowers as the red shirt. So we got Brosella, we got Richard, we got Raycroft, we got Rodman. And then we got the fucking freshman who's up to a 78, Bobby Hardy. Oh my God. He is just outright our best center. Dude, our lineup is the best it's ever been. It is the best it's ever been. And it's not even close. Holy hell. Arkham, you sweet, beautiful man. How the heck are ya? Damn, dude. Damn. Alright, there we go. Man, Derek Haley also went up 3 points in the offseason alone. He's up from a 69 to a 72. There we go. Flowers was a 75. There's a good chance he's going to transfer. But with Bobby Hardy leading the way, too early to tell. Remote shot at being an undrafted rookie. A lot of these guys, it's listed as too early to tell in terms of their pro stock. Arkham going pretty good, man. We're getting there. We are getting to where we want to be. So really quickly, we play Hampton and we play the Buffalo Bills. Let's sim a week. Again, we will still rename our players. We'll do it tomorrow. We do lose to Hampton. Did we lose to the Buffalo Bills? Did we lose to the Bills? We did not. So 1-1 to start the year. But where are we at recruitment-wise? Highest interest for all 4 of them. We just have to pick the best of the 3 best of the bunch, and we should be fine. We need to wait a little bit longer for these stats to be more accurate. And honestly, since we only have 3 scholarships, I really only want to sign 1 from each position and then save one scholarship for next offseason. It's where we're at right now. So, honestly, now we know. Right now, it's just wait it out until we know which one of those guys happen to be the best. That's really where we stand at this point. But we are in the best spot we've ever been in terms of how good this team is. I mean, if we sim to this game against Florida Atlantic, our ratings B+, and a B. It is the best we've ever been. If we can have another strong recruitment class, I like where we're at. I just don't know if we're going to be able to break through into being an actual big program, but that's the goal.